Hello, and thank you so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. This video I'm going to be talking about a great way which you're going to be able to use if you basically want to try and get yourself out of a bit of a rut. It might be that you're feeling a bit depressed, feeling a bit run down, low mood, whatever the case may be. This will definitely help you. Yeah, it's something which I do. I try and do it more, but obviously time is an issue sometimes. But it's a very simple concept which my dad taught me years and years ago, and it's something which I know to be true. If it might be you're going through the day and you feel, something, you feel negative about something's in your mind, it's bringing you down. The one true way to make yourself feel good, with beyond any shadow of doubt, is to actually go and do something for someone else. I don't know why this makes you feel the way it does, but it definitely gives you a sense of achievement. It basically does something. I don't know. Obviously, it's something to do with your brain, the chemicals in your brain. I'm not sure how it works. But one thing I know this to be true. If you're feeling a bit run down, negative about things, and like I say, you're in a rut and you want to get out of it, you really need to look to ways to help other people. Because by helping other people, this whatever you want to call it, love, affection, giving, whatever it is that you're able to give, this comes back to you. It definitely comes back to you. You can see this in your life. If you look at your own life, it might be that you're a parent and you've got children, and obviously you're looking after your children and you love them, and obviously you get the love reciprocated. Obviously, it's given back to you from your children. It could be a partner, whatever it might be, but it's you've got to be giving out to actually be getting back. Yeah, my dad, he was a very really nice guy, and he said I can remember him at an early age saying to me, go and make the efforts, do this for someone, and it'll make you feel good, and it does. I've done little things in my life, and for different people, and you always feel good after you've done this particular act. It could be something simple. It could be, giving a neighbour a lift. It could be taking, I don't know, it could be cleaning your wife's car. It could be a silly thing. But you see, I think what it is, for me, it's, I think you obviously, there's chemicals in your brain which get released when obviously you do this activity or this thing for someone else. But I also think it's like another thing after. I also think it's like almost like a reward that you're looking at what you've done. And it's not, you're not selfish to think, oh, that's why I'm doing it. You need to just do the activity, help someone, and see how you feel afterwards. Yeah, because I actually think it's like, you feel good that you're doing it anyway, but you also get the end result. A typical example of this could be when you, obviously, I don't know whether you've got your own house or if you've done painting, but quite often I've done like painting and decorating indoors, and after I've done it, you kind of look up and you see what you've done, and obviously your partner's happy and everyone likes it. It's the sense of achievement. You see, this is something which I think is not spoken about a lot in personal development, in a sense that the achievement is actually what makes you feel good. Yeah, if you see my other videos, some of my other videos, I talk about obviously trying to do better. My channel really is aimed generally or mostly at personal development, but I think it's um, the actual doing it. It's the actual fulfillment that you get when you've actually done something that actually makes you feel good. Quite a lot of my videos about how to earn more money, how to do well in business, and yes, you are obviously, the end result, if you like, is to actually try and earn more money and obviously do better. But for me as a person, my own person, it isn't all about the money. Obviously, you take the money because that's a byproduct of you working hard and trying to succeed. But I actually think, well, for me anyway, it's the um, it's the sense of achievement that you get when you've done something well. Yeah. So these chemicals that are being released as a result of us helping people, or it might be that we've done something particularly good at work, or it might be that we've studied and we've attained a certain qualification, we might have been promoted. Don't you see? We're being rewarded. We're being given this reward, but it's all come about from us taking action. Yeah, my dad, I suffered, I had moods and a bit of depression even when I was young. And I can remember my dad saying to me, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. Some people, for whatever reason, chemical imbalance, whatever it might be. But if you do these activities, if you do these things, they will make you feel better. They won't completely and utterly and always take away your problem. An example of this is my OCD. If you see my videos, I suffer with OCD. My OCD's been playing me up, and I've been looking at things online myself to try and make myself feel better. And they keep talking about exercising. When you do these exercises, it releases these endorphins and these helps your brain to create serotonin and all these different chemicals in your brain which make you feel better. And I actually did earlier. I went out for a walk earlier. I went out for about well, no, I walked for about 50 minutes. I walked at a high pace because I ain't ultra fit, so I don't want to be wearing myself out. And when I got back, I did feel a little bit better. I walked far enough that I got out of breath, and it did make me. When I got in, I kind of cooled myself down. I wet my face, and it started getting cool as I'm making this video. I went and sat out in my garden chair, and I wet myself on my top, and being outside, and it made me feel good. Well, this is what we've got to try and do. Yeah, we've got to try and do everything, because if, like me, you're going through this like a stage of depression. For me anyway, I panic about it. Yeah, and obviously the panic leads to more anxiety, and the anxiety leads to more panic, more nervousness, fear. Everything it all comes in, and it all basically goes around in a circle. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to break this circle. We've got to somehow, it's almost like a bridge. We've got to basically cut that bridge, stop that thought coming in, saying that you can't stop the thought coming in, but you've got to make your mind have other things to do, and that's what I'm trying to do now. My problem is that I seem to, for me anyway, when I'm unwell, I kind of panic, and I start worrying and fearing, and obviously ruminating, and it all seems to go round, and you start getting into this state, and then I kind of do everything I can to make myself feel better, and then you hopefully, well, I have in the past, started feeling better, and then you kind of relax from all the things that you should be doing. We need to try and, for me anyway, but I'm on about, I suffer with OCD, and it causes depression. If you're just in a bit of a low mood, you haven't got it as severe as what I have, but if you're one of these people that are depressed and you're ruminating about things, and it's all getting too much, you have literally got to fill your day. You've got to do things for yourself, do things for other people. You've got to do whatever you can to take your mind away from this rumination. Yeah, it's like me now. I'm making this video now. It's about 9:30 at night. Once I've ended it, I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and then I'm going to watch a bit of telly for an hour and a half, and a cup of tea, because that for me is my greatest release. Yeah, if I can somehow, for me, um, 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 allowing myself to watch a program, I can just be almost taken over by it, and my mind gets rest. Yeah, some people drink, some people smoke, some people take drugs. I don't do any of that. I take medication, but I don't take anything else. And but there has been times, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't even smoke, but there has been times when I've thought about it. I even said to my GP, this was about 3 or 4 months ago. I said to him, I said, I don't seem to get any rest, like any relax in my mind. And I said to him, I said, I've actually thought about having a drink. I said, but I don't really drink. And he turned around and straight away went to me, oh, you don't want to start doing that. I think he thought I was some sort of alcoholic. But I said to him, I said, honestly, I said, I don't drink. Only if I see my family, which is, not obviously not ultra often. Then I have a beer. I said, but it ain't something I do indoors. And but it's something I've actually thought about because I know that when I've had a drink in the past, all my worries seem to go away. But it ain't the answer. It really, because it's temporary. Yeah, we need to do things that are not temporary, that are gonna um, sustain us and keep us focused on a positive path. Yeah, using drugs, drink, cannabis, and all these different things that you hear about. All you're doing is, in that case, in my mind, is subduing your mind until the following day. Yeah, is that all you want to do? Don't allow yourself to be, to be that person. I don't. It's something I'd never do. Whenever I feel unwell, I just go to my doctor, and then obviously I do whatever he tells me or whatever she tells me. Don't go down that path. I've digressed a bit, but make sure you're doing. Try and do positive things. Try and do things that are going to make you laugh. Laughter. I sit and watch. I was sitting watching Michael McIntyre the other night, and I was cracking up. You can't be worried when you're laughing. Yeah. I hope this video helps you think a little bit more differently about, obviously, initially, obviously helping other people, because you will get that. You will get that reciprocated back if you do things for others. Others think others will do things for you. That's not a reason to do it. Now, this is all about self-help. Yeah. And you shouldn't expect gratification. You shouldn't expect praise, if you like, from these people. I'm on about just genuinely doing things for other people, and you're just doing it out of the kindness of your own heart. I think that if you do this, you will definitely become a more stable and definitely a more you'll have a greater understanding. You'll have a greater control of your mind. Yeah. I hope this has helped. Please like, please subscribe. All my videos are to try and help people in different aspects of their life. So please consider subscribing. And please like, please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up. And if you can, please share on your social media. It really helps me. I'm trying to build my channel, and any help that I can get is I'm grateful for. Thank you.